Real quick, just a preview of the Big Ten championship game. We've got Michigan and Iowa from Indianapolis. It's easy to say that Iowa doesn't get blown out because they really don't. Aside from the Penn State game, they were in every game. They won all but two of them, and they were a Cooper DeJean fair catch call away from going 11-1. And so you can say Iowa doesn't get blown out because of that defense. They've got the seventh best total defense, just allowing 280 yards per game, fourth best scoring defense in the FBS. All the top four were Big Ten teams. And a big reason was, well, Michigan, they are arguably the best defense in the country, or certainly in the conversation. It's going to be really difficult, it feels like, for Iowa to move the football, and this is going to be a lot of field position if they can truly play that punting as winning game and get Torrey Taylor to pin Michigan deep and find a way to stop them deep in their own territory. But it's a tall task ahead for the Hawkeyes against one of the most complete football teams in the country.
Yeah, and that's the key right there. I mean, Iowa stays in football games and competes because of their defense, because of their special teams, and in spite of their offense, right? But Michigan is great on both sides of the ball. I mean, they are outstanding on defense and outstanding on offense. And so they will provide a challenge for Iowa that they've not faced this year. The best offense that I think Iowa faced all year was Penn State, and Penn State was not anywhere near as complete or consistent as either Ohio State or Michigan, right? So Iowa didn't play either one of those teams. When they went up to Happy Valley and played in the whiteout game, they got smoked 31-0. And I'm not saying that Iowa will get blown out, but it's just as you said, an incredibly tall task because Michigan is a very, very complete football team. And even if you say, okay, we're going to stop Blake Corum, well, then now you got to deal with J.J. McCarthy, not only his throwing ability, but also his ability to extend plays and do things with his legs. So a very, very difficult assignment for Iowa.
So long as Michigan gets through, which many expect to happen, they will be in the college football playoff. And the biggest thing I think that comes from that is allowing J.J. McCarthy to get healthy, because that's been if there were any questions about Michigan, and he looked a little better last week than maybe he did the week prior against Maryland, but he's still not 100%. I think you can see it when you watch him play. And when he is 100%, that's what it feels like unlocks this team into what their full potential is. Because we saw it earlier in the season. A couple of the games we did, he looked like a completely different player. He looked like a completely different confidence level was there. Comfortability level was there. Command and control of what he wanted to do. And I just don't know if he's felt like he's had his full arsenal, especially with his legs, these last couple of weeks. So those couple of weeks leading into what would be the college football playoff for McCarthy and Michigan, to me, that could be as important as anything.
Yeah, I agree. Now, I do think he looked really good Saturday. I think he looked much better than he did against Penn State or Maryland. But and let's go back to Sharon Moore again. Another brilliant move that he used in this game in their opening drive of the third quarter, knowing that maybe his quarterback, J.J. McCarthy, was not completely ready to run the football. He puts Alex Orji in at quarterback and runs design quarterback run 2 plays in a row. The first time it goes for 20 yards, clearly surprised the Ohio State defense. But that was a brilliant coaching move as well, inserting a new quarterback at that moment in the game for a big play that sparked their offense.